Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with ESL Battlerite action. Bruce Lee versus rewrok. And it will be Condemned and Cloney playing their classic. Whoop, if we can get the camera onto them. Lucy and Shifu. Hansel will be playing Rook, and King Rat will be playing the other Lucy. So it will be a Lucy versus Lucy matchup here. But a Rook on the sidelines. That's a quite interesting pick. I don't think we've seen that today. As we do slide into Blackstone Arena Day. The nice red arena with the interesting slanted walls. As we do get underway. Just having a look at the current situation. It should be sliding Lucy right into the spawn area. It's weird positioning from here, but then suddenly slammed by Condemned into the wall. Hansel panics, but that just walks him into the face of Condemned. Throws his meat, or fish away. Isn't able to do much, but King Rat's just getting absolutely pummeled this. And yes, Lucy is that good. That shield is able to block pretty much anything right now. As we do see Condemned versus King Rat. And with a big, bad, angry Rook in the middle. Cloney does take the orb. And then is pushed into a wall for his troubles. Stun locked. Condemned, trying to avoid the border. Hansel showing his muscles. Misses on the charge. And it is going to be a petrified up and poisoned Condemned. There's the ultimate. Has to use a barrier to avoid it. Nope. Won't be able to do much there. He dies. And that leaves our good friend here, Rook versus a very, very healthy team. Just Rook hiding behind the wall. Just trying to work out what to do here. Will charge for the orb, but is picked up again. Oh, does get ultimate. Never mind, he's just going to use it to eat his fish. Here comes the death of Rook. It will be 1-0 in favor of Bruce Lee for round 1. What the hell is that? 1,000 just from the first stuff. Almost getting more damage than Hansel. No, honestly not, but okay, Condemned and Hansel have the exact same amount of damage. What the hell? 225, 180. Jeez. Okay, yeah, sure, we'll take that. As we go into round 2, Rook trying to find a way in, as King Rat trying to redeem himself from that previous round. Condemned leaps immediately on, and there's the incap into a wall. That's much better. Condemned is not taking the bait though, not activating the invuln. Trying to hit the panic. Good panic onto Condemned. Condemned does take the damage. And then Cloney is getting swinged in. Orb will be taken by the blue side. Charge misses. Rock hits onto a shielded Shifu, so it won't do much. There's a charge. Gets a little bit of a stun. There's another charge. And it's mostly even Stevens here. 48% to 57%. A slight lead, health lead to the red side. But there's that panic into a wall, and that means that King Rat is in a seriously bad position. He is just going to get utterly destroyed. And there's chop, chop, chop. Nope, it's a little bit of counter there. Has to eat up. That won't be the best plays ever we've seen. Will be Condemned, grabbing that second round 2-0. Bruce Lee. Round 3 starting in 50 seconds. Weakening Toxic, Hysteria, Swift Roll. Potency instead of Blast Shield, both picked up. No, actually, then Cloney picked up Alcatraz, Companion Potion for the King Rat. Finally, Weakening Toxic on both sides. So, there's a little bit of agreement between the two Lucies. Charging in. King Rat just trying to avoid getting pummeled by this condemned player. Charges, and then is... What the hell is that? Okay. Just bounces away. There's an incap, but that just means that King Rat just gets focused by Condemned. What the hell? Hansel, you gotta remember, Condemned should be your top focus here. He's killing your King Rat, he's killing your Lucy. Charges into the opposite Lucy, and then that just leaves Condemned to do so much damage, and there's Chop Chop Chop, that's Lucy dead. I don't think these two players are on the same page. It's just utter confusion as to what they are doing. And Condemned just got away with murder there. Hansel and King Rat really need to stick together during these two teams, these next few rounds, because Condemned is just picking them off one by one, just managing to get King Rat all alone. And as much as I hate to say it, unless your name is Cloney, you are not going to win a 1v1 with anyone as a Lucy. 4th round. Good charge onto Cloney. Just trying to work out how to work this out. But look at where King Rat is. He's out of position and away from Rook and is unable to really do anything. See, Condemned just leaps right back on. Doesn't have enough mana for the dodge roll. Doesn't have any spot. And that's it. That's King Rat dead. And that leaves Hansel all alone. Doesn't manage to pick up the orb, but he has to use all his ultimate for his just eating the fish. And that's invulnerable. It'll push him away, but that's it. That's Hansel down, and this is looking like a serious chance at a donut. You can't just pull. You just can't be so far away when you're doing a 1v1, because especially when you're Lucy, because just you can't really win 1v1s unless your name's Cloney. And yes, there is a lot of Polish players out here in Battlerite land. Europe is probably the biggest region for Battlerite right now, as King Rat is yet again. Why are you rolling there? Finally, we get Rook trying to finally get Cloney out of the position and away from her healer, but then Condemned just rolls back in, and then Hansel just slides that away, trying to get onto Cloney, and you're just not going to win that 1v1. What are you doing? There's Chop Chop Chop, and that will be actually a little bit of damage done to the barrier, so King Rat got the barrier up just in time. Good panic, but Petrify means that there is no follow-up. Just stuck in spawn. Daily Injection will kill Lucy, and it is yet again Hansel left all alone. Does have full ultimate, but has to use it on eating that fish. Just continuously trying to keep his health up. Nope, that's it. It's a donut. 5-0 in favor of the Bruce Lee side, and they will go into the grand finals for that €100 prize. We will be back with the grand finals right after this very, very short break. Thank you very much for watching. Stick around.